Hey. A little behind today. A little behind. But I did put more or less a plan together. What's up, Ella? The Ella in the flesh. Better's here. All right, pretty decent. So I took the requests from last session, and I put together a couple ideas for questions. I didn't put them together as actual questions, so there's going to be like a little bit of a break in between. So as I'm taking more requests, I will begin this first question here. Probability keeps getting asked about. Let's start with that. You don't need to see that. All right, so we're going to start very simple, and then we are going to move our way up. We're going to be extremely intelligent by the end of this. You have to hear what happened. What's a field question? A field question is a question on the test that does not count. They put it into the test in order to see if people can do it. And if a bunch of people do it, maybe they'll add it in the next year. Or they could be really easy questions just to see how many people can get this. They're just tests. So you won't know what a field question is when you see it. Just treat it like any others. You have no idea which ones are field questions. Sweaty makes a joke of it as if the really hard questions he gets are field questions. Maybe. But they could also be really easy to... Yeah, better has it. Kismamori and Windfast. Wow. How great. Do you reckon it's mostly going to be so hard? I don't know, man. I don't know. Dude, Sweaty. Okay. So let's get to the first question. We're going to go from easy, and we're going to go outwards. We're going to go more difficult, and then you're going to find out where your tolerance is. I got to remember to not, make this scuffed. 5 ingredients for going to milkshake. How many possible milkshakes? Let's start here. We're not gonna meet. Yeah, actually, I'll be back. I actually just visited New York. I was out in Astoria. All right. Spells. Yep. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Or, well, never mind. We didn't even see that. 5, 4, 3, 2. So you have to ask yourself this question. Does order matter? Is this a permutation or a combination? Is this a permutation or is this a combination? That is the question. Permutation is when the order matters. Combination doesn't matter the order. So it's a milkshake. It's getting put into a blender. It doesn't matter the order that we put them in. This is a combination. So this is the setup for if this was a permutation. That would be the setup for that. But we're going to get a lot of repeats like this. So we don't want to set it up like a permutation. How do we do a combination? You start like a permutation. We're picking 4. 5 choices, 4 choices, 3 choices, 2 choices. And then you have to divide it by the factorial of how many choices? Factorial of how many choices? So this is looking sloppy, messy. I'm going to make it a little bit cleaner for you in a little bit, but I just wanted to show that this will be 4 choices, 4 factorial. So that's it. That's the solution for this. So obviously we can do this in our head because there's a lot of crossing out, right? These 2's cross out, 3's cross out, 4 cross out. There's 5. There's 5 possible. So the equation for a permutation is number of choices times number of choices minus 1 times number of choices minus 2, on and on and on and on. A combination is the choices. How should I say this? Choices, permutation, over the number of slots, factorial. Questions, concerns, compliments? We're moving fast. Why isn't it 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1? Because there are 4 that go into the milkshake. That's why. Yeah, because Memori's on it. Now, is there a more complicated formula for this? Yes. Do you need to use it? No. So are we going to go over it? No. Just be quick and dirty. This is it. That's all you need to focus on. Questions, concerns, compliments. We're going to keep moving. So for ejemplo, you have 6 candies. Candy. All right. So did you understand that? Did you understand this? Well, only this will tell. 6 candies go in a candy pot. We're all familiar with candy pots. How many 3 candy pots can I make? Ask yourself, permutation, combination. What is this? Okay. Yeah, Sweaty's exactly right. This is a combination. It's it doesn't matter what order you put the candy in the candy pot. It's going to get mixed around in the candy pot. So, because this is a combination, we're going to start with the permutation and then divide it by the number of slots. Factorial. Yeah, I took Sweaty. That's what I'm here for, bro. That's what I'm here for. Ariba, too bad, bro. You fired already. And I got a second pen. I found my second pen, so it's a good day. How many slots? 3 candy pots. 6, 5, 4. And I probably should have mentioned, and this is just a quick and dirty question, but I'm not like trying to trick anybody, but just keep in mind that I'm assuming I want a candy pot with different candies in it. 3 candies, 3 different candies. If there's a repeat, this permutation would, if you're allowed repeats, this would be 6 times 6 times 6. So just keep that in mind. That is a way that they're going to try to throw you. Divided by the factorial of 3. That's it. And we're really home, guys. We're really home. Okay. I'm going to just go ahead and be real easy on myself. That's a 2. That's a 2. So all of it's over 1. Let's take it down here. 2 times 5 times 2 over 1, 20. Nose it in for the win. Better, that's exactly it. Now, the people that got 120, you did it as a permutation. You did it as if the order that it goes in matters. So if this question was there are 6 people running a race, they come in first, second, and third. How many different ways can we get a first, second, and third? The answer would be 120. So you would be correct. But because it's a combination, you have to divide it by the factorial of the number of slots. Redemption. We are needing redemption, guys. We're needing redemption. You guys are great. I need to get my analytics up. So while I'm writing this question, can you guys please spam the chat? Please make the chat unreadable for 30 seconds. Thank you. All right. Better really quick. Yeah, spam the chat. Just spam the actual chat. Thank you. What's up, Tanisha? So when a combination is the orders don't matter, you have to divide it. It's the exact same as a permutation, but you have to divide it by the number of slots factorial. And a factorial looks like that. And it means that you times 4 times every number underneath it. So we're going to do another example so you can see it better. Should not have crumbled that. Okay. Okay, awesome. You guys are great. Thank you for getting my chats up. Kismamori. Yes. Okay, great. Thank you. So here's your redemption. This is legitimately your redemption. If you don't get this, I don't know. Make sure that's queued up. Kismamori is a real G. I tip my hat to Kismamori. Truly. Truly. 07 to Kismamori. All right, let's do this question though. Yeah, we love the Declaration of Independence. We really do. All right, so spells is on it already. All right, I'm gonna start setting this up. Does it matter what order the goes through in an elevator? No, it does not. They're just all gonna be in an elevator. So we know we're doing a combination. So we're gonna start with the permutation. How could I not forget better? And Kismamori, my top soldier, my strongest soldier. Tanisha joined late, but we're doing combinations. You'll see how it works because the order does not matter. You may need to rewind the video a little bit, Tanisha. Permutations where the order matters. So for this, it'd just be 5 times 4 times 3. But since the order does not matter, we got to take an extra step. 5 times 4 times 3. And 3 slots. So it's going to be 3 factorial. Let's write it neater. These 3's cancel out. What a time to be alive. These twos. What do you do? 10. Yeah, the chat. I'm just savaging my paper right now. The chat is absolutely redeemed. Congratulations. You did it. You've redeemed yourself, chat. You've brought yourself up from the depths. The depths where you didn't know how to do a combination, and now you're here. Wow. Standing on top of the mountain, triumphant. Okay. So, just to prove to you that this is legitimate, let's just say that we have ghosts, and we only have to list 10, so we're money here. Here are our ghosts. So possible elevators. Yeah, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then is there another A? Hold up. ABC, ABD, ABE, ACD, ADE, AED is there. Oh no, AED. That's what we need. I knew it. I knew we were missing one. All right, perfect. Yeah, thank you, Winfast. And then we go through with the B's. B, C, D, B, C, E, B, D, E. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's one more. Which one did I forget, guys? Wait, help me. Help me so much. BCD, BCE, BDE. Oh, BC. No, BCE is there. What's that? Which one am I missing? This is why listing out combinations is like the ultimate brutality. ABC, ABD, ABE, ACD, ACE, ADE. Okay. Oh, duh. I'm the smartest person in the world. CDE. All right. So those are our 10. Any other combinations will be repeats. So yes, there's 10 right there. If the order mattered and it didn't matter, we could go backwards and forwards. We get a monster number. And that's why permutations are always so much greater. Okay. You guys get it now? The paper? Dude, there's like a graveyard of paper next to my desk. If you put H, it would get censored. So 3 people are on a Paris wheel ride. There is an emergency, and only 3 can rotate to the bottom to get off. How many ways can people exit the ride? Bunencher. What's up, Bunencher? I said that you are deforesting trees with the amount of paper you waste. I hope so. I hope so. I hope I crumple a tree's worth of paper for every tree that Mr. Beast planted. I hope I'm counterbalancing his planting of trees. What's up, Mask? You're gonna get canceled, dude. Please. Who do geometry? Yeah, we can. You're confused. Well, just think about it. They have to get to the bottom of the wheel to get off. There are 12 people. How many ways can people exit the ride? This is a permutation, guys. This is a permutation. It's a permutation. Do the permutation. Sorry, Kizmamori, you're locked in, bro. So, Windfast, you're saying that it's too high, but when you're dealing with permutations, and I'm not saying how many people, combinations of people could get off the ride, I'm saying how many ways can people exit the ride. So, order matters. And keep in mind that they're like rotating around. So, order does matter. We may have to come back to this one. Let me show you an easier one. We will come back. I'm not going to crumple this. We're going to come back to it. But I don't know if we're ready for that spaghetti just yet. I don't know if we're ready for that. How about this? How about this? I'm not going to put the numbers in. Okay, so here is a little bit of a easier one. Do I recycle my paper? No, I I burn it. I burn it. I go to a coral reef and I burn it there. Um, I go to the rainforest and I start a forest fire with it. Man, I think I twisted you guys way too early. I'm jumping up too high in difficulty too quickly. So we're actually gonna we're gonna spells. I can't take it back because I write in pen, but you can correct the record in the chat. Or how about we do this? How about we change the wording in this to make it even obvious? Okay, we are getting some answers here. But I think we even need to take a little bit of a step back from this. Just as a heads up, the answer for this is 12. But we're gonna come back to that. So let's just do some very basic Let's just step it up a little bit from the combination problem we were working on originally. So Tanisha, do you understand permutations? Ah, so okay. So let me find my permutation video. I'm gonna send that to you. Hmm. If I find it. Hold on one second. I'm finding this video for Tanisha. Okay. All right, Tanisha, look at this. Check this out. Yeah, it reminds you of the old handbooks, bro. Well, so let me just catch up on answers really quick. Okay. No, you're not done for. You just have to study it. You'll be all right. So what we're dealing with is two sets of combinations. That's what we're dealing with here. Flare got 182. And spells. All right. So we're dealing with two combinations, so let's go through them. For the hats, we have 5 times 4, and the number of slots, 2 factorial, so that's just 2 times 1. That's a 2, so we're going to get 10 for hats. 10 different possible combination for hats. For shirts, 6 times 5 times 4 over 3 factorial, which is 2 times 1. We're going to get a 2 here. We're going to get a 2 here. 2 times 5, 10 times 2, 20 over 1. So we get 20 possible combinations for shirts. So every one of these combinations for hats could go with every one of these combination for shirts. So how many different loadouts can I bring? 10, 20, 200. Sweaty, Anna, good stuff. Thoughts, surprises, delights? Hmm. Okay. Yeah. So for Windfast, I mean, that is like a solid stab at it, but this is a combination because I can have shirt A with shirt B, shirt A with shirt C, shirt A with shirt D, and if I have A and D, it's the same loadout as if I have D and A. So that's a combination. That would be a trap answer. Yeah, that's very true. So that's it. Yeah, that's how this one works. Um, let's see. Do I have another version of these? Okay, we're gonna come back to this eventually. Why am I the goat? Just born that way, bro. We're gonna eventually come back to that, but I'm going to do a break, and we are going to do geometry. All right, let me the trash. Oh, my internet just go out. All right, I lost internet for a second, but I'm back. We're back. Man, I gotta get a new internet provider, dude. This internet provider is just not doing it for me. So let me just get the right answer to this really quick here, because like I said, I did not prep this. Let's see. Hold on one second. I just don't. I want to make sure that this is a clean problem. All right, so here's your question. Let's go. Shadow Assassin. What do you think is the most effective way to study SHSAT? You have to come at me a little bit more specifically. Are you like where are you at with studying it? What are your scores like? Are you needing to work on math or your ELA? Who is the smartest student in my live strings I've ever met? I would say the smartest student I've ever met. There's a couple I can think of where I was like, your brain is like on another level. Like you can read their brain, and you're like, whoa. Revising and editing, dude. That yeah, you just gotta read. You gotta really learn how to read. I would go to College Board, Shadow Assassin. I would go to College Board and look up their practice tests, and then go into their reading and comprehension, and really challenge yourself for those college level tests, and then come back and do SHSAT and crush it. But ironically enough, the smartest people I have ever met while doing this are all like, you wouldn't, they don't like, they don't like seem like it. They don't like act like it at all. Like they're always just like, oh yeah, I think I just do this and this. Is this right? Or like, oh yeah, I think this makes sense to me. And they're just like doing really genius stuff. All the people that like are like, oh, of course, this is how you do it. Or like, yeah, of course, I know this. I'm like, they're smart, but they're just not on that like next level where I was like, whoa. So is this a poke? I don't know. All right, so let's go into this. Cubic inches. So we're gonna have 6 times 6, and this is a cube. We got some more answers. Let me just make sure everybody's represented here. Oh man, the questions keep coming. So we know it's going to be, we're doing the volume, length, width, height. The volume is 1080, length 6. That's an equal sign, as we know. 6, 6. We don't know the height. Uh, I don't really want to divide this by 36, so because I'm doing this by hand, I'm just going to divide each one by 6. 1, 6, 4, 48. I know how to do this. That's 880. So 180 equals 6h. And so 30 equals h. In inches. That's the answer in inches. Good work. Good work, Better. You did it. You did it. Kismamori, you did it. Good job. Spells. Win fast. You did a good job. You just didn't take it all the way home. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I trapped you in a pond of burning papers. It's just burning wreckage. Okay, 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 okay. Let me add to this. There is an answer. Went fast. You got to reduce that, bro. Help a brother out. Kismo Mori. Thank you. Yeah, dude, went fast. It reduces by 2, bro. Okay. Good. We are learning. We are learning. Nah, I got you, Ariba. I actually am not going to hold that against you. So a lot of people are asking in the chat, and I did make the question more specific, but I did not need to. If you are eating the candy, you are not going to replace it. There is no replacement involved. So yes, it will go down each time. That's just the way it is. How many total? 12 total? 3 mustard? That's the first probability. I'm just going to go ahead and do everybody a favor and reduce that. The second probability, we take away a mustard and we take away one of these, is going to be 2 out of 11. We got our mustard. We're so pleased with ourselves. There we go. There we go. Good. Hey, we don't need to work on probability anymore. We did it, guys. In the past month, we did it. So no more probability. I literally will not do one of those problems anymore. Okay. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to our suffering. Eventually we will go back to this clock problem, I promise. But I want to really make sure that we get this permutation combination stuff done. Done. Yeah, that's why we're doing it, Tanisha. Welcome to your welcome to your suffering. All right, I gotta fill up my my Diet Dr. Pepper. Do I even need to? Do I even do I even need to write? Everybody's getting 210 except for Anna. Anna. Okay, 320. Oh, you got the 0 though, Anna. But yeah, here we are. We're just too good not to get this, frankly. There are 3 finishes: first, Yek second, and Yurd. 7 potential first place finishers. First place finishes. So now there's only 6 people left in the race. Then there's only 5 people left in the race. That's the same thing as saying 7 times 30. And that's the same thing as saying 21, 0. So there we go. Very nice. However, we are going to move on. Yeah, then Anna, how'd you get the 0? Bleh. Win fast. Win fast is fast. You know, I actually think I like win fast more than Kismamori now for getting that right so quick. I'm kidding. Kismamori is my strongest soldier. Yeah, no, there's actually blatant favoritism. I know how like a lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't have favorites." I do have favorites, and I judge them based on based on how favorite they are with me, and I'm very open about it. Like, hey, Windfast, you're up there. Notice how I let you be tardy the other day? Okay, very nice. I'm very pleased with everybody's answers here. Um, and this is just a concept I really want you to be aware about. Why is your name there? Because you put a because of this right here. You said agree to the 30. So that's why your name's there, Anna. Sorry, you got caught up in the chat. Are you a Viper main? Are you actually a Viper main? Uh, oh. Oh, that's spells. Yeah, get Anna out of here. Sorry, Anna. My deepest and most sincere apologies to Anna. You're a Viper main? Viper's a good one. I think Viper is really sick, and so is Killjoy, frankly. I'm like a big fan of Killjoy because it's so troll. Same thing with Brim. Like in the meta, they're actually not that great, but they're very troll, which I enjoy. Same thing with Cypher. All right, so the concept I'm getting at here is not permutations. Obviously, we're doing permutations. Like that's obvious. The thing I'm trying to get at here, which you guys all did a very nice job at, is you have to understand the question. You can't just go, this is a permutation, I'm going to apply my knowledge. You have to apply how the permutation works. And like I said, you guys all did a very lovely job. The 7 Yacers in this Yace, we want Jan to win. And so for first place, out of these 3 places, there's only one person who we accept, and that's Jan. Second place, Jan already finished 6, 5. That's 30. The chat did really well. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. You have to understand what the question's actually asking you and not just blatantly go. So back to this question. How many possible groups of 3 hours or 3 numbers can the hour hand pass in 3.5 hours? Think about the clock, maybe in a classroom or like at like a building somewhere, because I doubt anybody actually has one of these clocks in their house. But if an hour thing is going to pass 3 numbers, let's just be a little cheeky here and let's put a 2 and a 3 and a 4. And it's going to pass those 3 numbers. Let's say we want it to pass 3, 4, and 5. That could be 3 numbers. Or 4, 5, and 6. That could be 3 numbers. Because this hand has to go in order, If it crosses the 2, it has to do 3 next. So this is not a permutation. Even though it seems like it. Because really, how many potential first hours can the hour hand cross? 12. There's 12 possible first hours, whether that starts at 2 or it starts at 3 or it starts at 4. In any 3.5 hours, it can start crossing any one of these 12 numbers. How many potential next numbers can there be? 1. Because if it crosses 2, it has to next cross 3. And then if it crosses 3, it has to next cross 4. So this is not a permutation, even though it seems like it, because the 2 numbers following it are 1. So the answer is 12. Same thing with the Paris wheel. Same thing. Because the order of the Paris wheel is locked in. They can't like jump across the Paris wheel and change seats. So just keep in mind that when you're going through this test, they're not only going to be testing you on concepts, which they will, they're going to test you on your ability to apply and to understand what they're talking about in the question. That is the next level. So yes, know how to do permutations and combinations. Do that. Yes, learn your geometry and your algebra and your rate and reading graphs. Things like that. Learn that. But then realize that they are trying to trick you and you need to understand what they're asking you before you jump into it. Now, if you read the problem and 20 seconds go by and you have no idea what they're asking you, just jump into it. Go for it. But give yourself a chance first to really try to figure it out and say, what is happening? Okay, so that was the bottom of the mind today. All right, so last thing I want to go over. Do you guys have any questions about that, by the way? I don't think you do. I just think I was just more trying to like make a point. Because you're going to get questions like this. My dog really wants to go outside. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Okay, cool. And this is what I'm talking about. You got to understand what's going on. There's actually no math. You just have to understand how prime numbers work. And you have to understand, is 1 a prime number? And does anyone have a decent explanation on why 1 is not a prime number? So Nosenin, yeah, McCool actually has that. So Luis makes chaos. I will. After the SHSAT is done, I'm going to jump into SAT prep. Because that's about the time, November, December, when people start taking it. So yeah, I will be doing that. And it's going to get hard. But if you haven't already, I would highly recommend my live streams. I make up SAT problems that are pretty decent, I must say. But we'll go through College Panda. We'll go through, like, we'll hit it extremely hard. So 1 is not a prime number. As McCool points out, a prime number has to be able to be divisible by itself and 1. There are 2 factors to every prime number. 1 only has 1 factor, and therefore it is not a prime number. So yeah, the chat's absolutely right. Really well done. Goat that got me into BXI, bro. I will say you are welcome, but you got yourself into BXI, dude. Only you can take yourself there. I can help. I can be like your Sherpa, and I can help you carry the load, but you got to do it yourself, and you did it. So really nicely done. All right, so I am toying around with the idea of maybe doing like a Saturday or Sunday stream. So let me see. When are you guys available? What time? I don't know, like around like 1 or maybe noon or maybe like 11, noon or 1. Bro, we are 50-50? Shit. All right, we got the tie break. We got the tie break for Sunday. All right. Repoll. Maybe I will do 2 streams. Maybe I will. And then let me ask another poll for the. I don't know. Definitely not Q&A. All right, we're gonna get rid of this poll. Goodbye. We're gonna need another poll. We're not doing it nighttime. Okay, last poll, and then I do got to get out of here. Yeah, it will be a super stream. I'm just going to be working with you guys, whatever questions you have or whatever. Okay. Afternoon. Everybody's low. Dude. Oh, hold up. Okay, so afternoon is winning. You guys are not morning people, opposite of me. I love the mornings, bro. I truly do. Dude, I would vote morning. Can I vote in this? Oh, that's I can't even vote on my own poll. That's kind of messed up. That's like kind of really messed up. Why can't I vote my own poll? That's actually really messed up. All right. Well, it looks like afternoon. All right, so afternoon wins. So I might do 2. I don't know. But we are done for today. I gotta go. Study. You got it, Spells. Come back next week. I'll see you. But that's it for me. I will be back probably this weekend. Just be on the lookout on the comments section. Wow, that's really loud. Be on the lookout on the comments section of this video. Like the video if you haven't already. And yeah, I'll probably see you this weekend. TBQH. But yeah, good stuff today, guys. Pat yourself on the back. You did it.